Welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun. What's going on here? Two men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raul, I know and you know that there's nothing in that vent, but when I told it to Silver Star, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statements and all that dreck, but today isn't the day for Telestrain Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrain isn't in today. Just get in there and take a look. I've got to go upstairs and report. It's interesting. Sorry I trekked all that dreck all over the floor. Man, I can't believe what happened to the Night Watch. Me either. You think that you're done with events for the day? They want me to get this room back in order. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? You know, get the hell out of here. It pays to be able to talk. Okay. Looks like a screen there. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? The Silver Star is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvents on my servers. You think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It would be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no problem. Just another day in paradise, right? Sure. Just took the part. Okay. I have to say, at this point, it's not looking good. I don't know what happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrain corporate policy. You failed in your duty. I know it's duty above all for you security types, but I'm the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for you data pushers as well. Right now, it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere. I need to make my report to Eric. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz, unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you out. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. Security's bullying you, but I can make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. You're right. There's no reason I should let security push me around. Just do it quick. Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad I could help. Would you mind clearing out of here for a while? There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this between us. You got it, homie. Just some inconspicuous tampering. What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. The top floors may only be accessed with these. Oh, yeah, I've already seen. Yeah. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the Matrix switch boxes. Is this important? Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. Okay. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet, after your time at Telestrain Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. And your goal. Okay. Now is probably... Well, first off, we're going to save. Although, first we're going to karma. We're gonna... I think, actually, if I put one more point into charisma... Yeah, I was going to say I get another etiquette. Okay. I like talking. That's what it is. Guess I won't. I'm a custodian. I don't know where I'm going. There you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? Well, yes, that is the first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor, no less. No, I'm speaking of my third and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishment must be given where required. Now please start filling out the report on the data pad, and I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit in my chair, given your attire. I must go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. You do that. So, these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I am tracking Silverstar, and he is already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold out much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Well, the first one is duty above all, right? He has a few guards, a tech worker, and very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom and is beginning to question them. There we go, that one worked. Oh god, wait. What's the second one? Oh, is it just in order? No, of course not. Now he is talking to the wage slave. This is not going well. They are raising their voices. I think I'd rather just start this over. Because, right, it's duty, unity, independence. I'm actually going to save here. Because I think... Oh, we're in. I need something from that bar. Great work, mon ami. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Run! Run! Good thing I opened these doors for myself, I guess. Run! God, we really did a number on the place. It's amazing. I don't feel bad about it. Good morning, moron. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing is perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrain wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. Come on, Drek for brains, make the wrong choice. I'm going, but one day you and I are gonna go round and round, McCluskey. I'm counting on it, asshat. What a great plan, Baron. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the cops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view, its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, special force troops for Tier Tarangir. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrain III. What's up, McCluskey? Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, human. Mr. Telestrain isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He has the brains behind the throne of Tier Tarangir, and he's the richest man in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You his lapdog? I got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? Free will. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Mr. Telestrain is expecting you. You will find him in his office. Thank you, Jeeves. Delighted to be of service. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrain's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrain is not one to be kept waiting long. An elf of his stature, like that means anything to me. I mean, sincerely. Hey, Algernon. It is good to see you again. There is much to do. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all, Fandrax. I go where I am needed. I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrain. Perhaps I can be of service again. I mean, why is that such a big thing? An elf of his stature, what do I care? He's got red blood, right? Suppose we should save before this. Guess I can't. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my Vice President of Security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debt? Once my current assignment is complete, I would be happy to discuss working off my debt to you, Mr. Telestrain. That discussion may happen one day, assuming the outcome of this conversation does not result in your immediate termination. When one is in my debt, they remain in my debt until such time that I decide that debt is repaid. There will be no negotiation on that point. However, you have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. Huh. It's you! You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me a reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. Oh, I chose the right dialogue option. I'm glad you're here. You did well back there. Without you, we'd all be dead. Thank you. But I'm not sure that death wouldn't be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and that I'll wake up and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in there. All you do is talk.
It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakeem involved.
I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this man. We will speak of it later. In private. Now then, Fandrax, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a man of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library.
I would be delighted.
I don't know if that's sarcasm or not. Just behave.
That is where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.